been a volunteer for the American Heart Association since 2012, and 2 years ago my grandma suffered a stroke over Christmas. It was really hard for me being here and being so far away. It was really shocking and confusing. She was in the hospital for a while. They took really good care of her, but unfortunately they then sent her to hospice care. It was not looking good for a really long time, but she pulled through, and now she's in a rehabilitation center. So my first exposure to heart disease and the American Heart Association came when I was very young. I was an athlete. I played volleyball, basketball, softball, track, I mean, you name it, I did it. And this time in the 90s when I was growing up, we would always hear stories from other families or see on the news, you know, a kid had dropped dead on the field, or he'd had a heart attack on a cardiac arrest. And as a kid, that was very scary because I didn't understand, like, how could this happen? How did people not know that anything was wrong? So that was my first introduction to it. In high school, I had a friend whom this had happened to. Luckily, they had saved him and he had a pacemaker. But I just couldn't imagine not being able to play sports and to run around and just do the normal things that most kids do. We did have Hoops for Heart in high school, and I wanted to get involved. I was really interested, but I wasn't sure how. So it wasn't until many years later in 2012 when I moved to DC that I got really involved. So I participated in the Heart Walk, multiple ones in the region, the Heart Ball, there's the golf tournament, the Heart's Delight, the NBC4 Health and Fitness Expo, and a lot of other smaller events I've been involved with. And so just because of my experiences and then because of my grandma, it just makes me want to get even more involved. So I'm getting my personal training certification, going to be also looking into health coaching and nutrition. I really want to help people from that preventive aspect because a lot of it is lifestyle based, and these are things that we can prevent, that we can control. And so I want to help people take the right steps to recover their health, to take control of their lives, to make healthy decisions so that they can be functional and happy and healthy and do the things that they want to do. So that's why it's really important to me.